Hello. 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 All right. Hello. Can we hear me? I'm set up right here. Ah, sweet. Hello, friends. How we doing this morning? All right. Cool. All right. Let's see here. This is really hard to click, people. We're doing okay. Good to see y'all. I'm glad this is actually working and is not crashing because this was a problem on Friday when I tried to do it, and I was afraid with all the load on the servers this morning it'd be a problem regardless, but it's working okay. All right. Yes, I'm adding moderators throughout the next couple of days. Whoever's reliably showing up, and I trust to not be dumb, because I like to leave chat available for this, for asking questions and stuff and talking about whatnot. But I don't want it to become stupid. So um, I'm assuming Koi Sauce, you're Kai, yes? Okay. I know you are the most YouTube savvy of anybody, so we'll go with y'all three for right now. Felix, you are a moderator. Hooray! I see you, see you, Jade. Jeez. All right, cool. All right, so let's wrap here, like important stuff at the beginning. That way, if people are watching this, later on and they weren't here for the live thing, then they can get right to the good stuff and not have to sit through 20 minutes of me rambling. So we can talk details and fun stuff when this is over. So on the screen, which I guess is your main screen, it's my side screen over here. I went ahead and so Canvas is crashing and it's not going to work probably for I would think a little bit honestly because everyone I know this morning if you were logged on I know like Lucas said he was on. Excuse me. If you were already on this morning, I would not try and refresh anything or reload the page. I would just go ahead and keep working on Canvas as long as you can until Canvas stops working. Um, so Canvas is probably going to be just like server overloaded for a little bit, and then I would think probably within an hour or so it'll start working again. If every teacher is like me, like nothing is due at 10 a.m. on Monday, don't worry. So if you can't get on this morning, then like don't stress out. Odds are your stuff's going to be due throughout the week and probably not even every day. I cannot speak for everyone. I don't know what they're all doing, but all of mine are pretty do it as you go kind of thing. So as long as you're getting something done today or tomorrow, you're fine. I'll mark you present. It's all good. We'll go over that here in a little bit. So first thing, what you're looking at over here while I talk about other stuff is that most of your assignments this week, in fact, all of your assignments this week are off this page somewhere. So I went ahead and made a week one bingo chart for y'all. If you've already been kind of reading these as I've been talking about, Canvas not working, you can see that most of this stuff looks pretty easy, and it's supposed to. My goal was to kind of get you guys on there, have like some real like 5 minute bite-sized things to do this week, because I don't think band is probably your most important subject while we're away. Obviously, if you're practicing at home, then you're doing great and you're getting better, and that's awesome. But if you take a look at the actual like bingo sheet itself, you're going to pick 5 that are in a row or column or diagonal. Feel free to use the free space and get that one done today as soon as Canvas is up because that's really easy. Um, some of them require instruments, some don't. I know some of you guys, it's maybe still at school or a tuba player hasn't gotten theirs picked up yet. And I'm not going to read chat questions here for a minute, so I'm sorry if I'm ignoring y'all if you're asking stuff. If you're taking a look at it though, for the most part, it's all stuff you can do with your instrument and you can submit videos, or it's stuff you don't need instrument for at all. It's like listening stuff, or it is like typed assignments or like quizzes, questions about different things. So just check that out as you kind of look. If you're sitting there this morning and Canvas is not working, which it's not right now, and you are not able to access like your math homework or like your your distance language arts class, well, here's all the stuff we're doing with me this week. So if you want to go ahead this morning, and if everyone's awake, and I know it's 10 a.m. on a Monday, maybe you got people working at home, but if you want to go ahead and start knocking some of this stuff out, you can always copy paste. A lot of like the written assignments you can copy paste into Canvas later. For all the playing assignments, if you want to go ahead and make your video, you can just upload it later. So if you want to go ahead and like, hey, I'll play my B flat scale right now and get that done, and you can have it done, have it on your phone or have it on your laptop ready to go. And when Canvas pops back up later, you can just go right to that assignment and submit it that way. So if you're sitting there bored right now, want to start getting stuff done, here it is for you to check out and see. Everything on here is all you have to do. So basically, when you pull up Canvas later, and I can't show you now because all I see is the same thing you guys see, which is a whole lot of nothing. So if you pull up Canvas later, you're going to see it's on your modules page. It'll say like Band Bingo Week 1. And all that is just telling you, hey, here's the basically there's 12 assignments in this somewhere. Here's your 12 different assignments. As long as you guys submit, your 5 from your column or your row or your diagonal, whatever, then you'll have 100 for the week. So basically, you're going to see like 12 or 14 assignments, but you only have to do 5 of them. So when I go through the grade book here throughout this week, as long as I see, okay, this person's got their 5 from this column, cool. All right, they go ahead and get 100. I'll put that in Skyward. So you're not going to get discrete grades for each like different assignment in Canvas or in Skyward rather. I'll just do it like participation grades in class. So it'll be like, hey, here's your week 1 score. You did all 5 assignments, you got 100. Hey, you did 4 assignments, you couldn't get the 5th one done. Here's an 80. So hopefully that makes sense. And if there's any confusion or questions, I will record. At least I can record a video of me doing it, and whenever Canvas is working again, and I'll post that later. If there's any issues with uploading like videos for any of this stuff, I gave you 3 different ways to do it. So you can either do it via like live recording through Canvas, which is probably not the best way because I don't think everyone's like laptop microphones and laptop webcams work that well. I did a couple test drives with a couple of students the last couple of days. It seems like the best way to do it is probably just use your phone and then go on Canvas on your phone and upload, from your photo roll. So if you go to Canvas, you go, okay, I want to submit my B flat scale assignment. Go there, open up Canvas on your phone, submit assignment, and then you can go down to upload video, and you can go. It'll pull up your photo roll from your iPhone or Android, whatever the case is. iPad is fine. If you want to use a parent's phone, that's fine. You can also upload it to YouTube and send me a link that way. If you want it to be public, that's fine. If you want to make like a unlisted video and then just send me the direct link to it, I can access it that way too. So all these directions are in Canvas as far as like here's your different options. I expect to answer a lot of questions about how to do that throughout the week. So if I get a lot of people saying that I can't figure it out, I'll do video tutorials for each one as it gets closer. But you guys are presumably pretty good at internet, maybe more than your parents are. So hopefully you can get it figured out. If not, they can probably help you out. If not, I can probably help you out. But don't let technology get in the way of the submissions of this stuff. There's always the ones you can do that don't require videos. So if you panic this week and your phone's all exploded and you're out of internet because you've been on TikTok for the last 14 days straight and you've got no more 4G and your Wi-Fi burned down, okay, well you can do these and the typed ones instead, and then we'll go from there. So that's my what has this been, 10-minute spiel? Sorry. Okay, I'm now reading chat and we're gonna see anything important here. I'll come back to you, John Luke. Hey, go ahead and type question. If it didn't make sense, type me what the actual question is, because I've talked way past that now. Sorry. Adrian, you're on at 8:30. Yeah, it was probably working before 9, but like as of this morning, all the high schoolers were on, like probably early. I'm saying that they probably weren't, but high school starts at 7. Excuse me. High school starts at 7, so they were probably on pretty early. If they were awake, which they probably weren't, they're probably waking up right now. And as everyone's getting on at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, it's just server load. It's going to crash. Um, if you are already working on Canvas, it is probably going to crash. You're right. Yeah, Connor. Again, the big thing right now is if if you know what your assignments are and you can do them ahead of time and then just later upload them, that's probably the best way. Because Connor was saying he had an issue with submitting to Miss Wood. It took like 20 minutes, and it was probably just the servers getting overloaded. Um, You don't need to submit attendance. Basically, I will just see if you're doing your assignments, and I probably won't take attendance until like tomorrow or Wednesday. And if you've got one or two things turned in, hey, you're present Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've got to basically do attendance in 3 day cycles. I can't go more than 3 days. So by Wednesday, if you've got stuff turned in, you're present, you're on time, that's great. If you don't, you're absent for those 3 days. If you knock out all 5 assignments today and just want to be done with all this stuff over here, I'll mark you present all week because you've done your stuff for the week from me. So I don't need you to check back in with band. If you've done what I've asked you to do with this and you've read the instructions, you've submitted your 5 things, then you're present through Friday, and I'll have that marked down for you. It's no big deal. Reading, reading, reading. Yeah, I know you can't get to assignments, Michael. Sorry, dude. As soon as it gets working again, hopefully it's fine. Yep, Canvas is overloaded. Canvas died of overload. Oh, sure. Okay, just got in. Okay, Hannah worked. Okay, crashed again. Yep. Okay, I was restarting. Hello, Adrian. Good to see you, dude. Okay, are you gonna play? Yes, I will play Animal Crossing while we wait for Canvas to work. Don't worry, I have it ready to go. Um, I'd prefer it be 5 in a row. Yeah, like five in a the column or 5 in a row or 5 in a diagonal, just to keep it easy for me. That said, if you don't have like your baritone, Gillis, or if you don't have your clarinet, whoever's watching, you can cherry pick the ones that do not require an instrument. As long as you got 5 turned in, I'm not going to really be looking that closely at it. But do go ahead and try and keep it in the same row. I made it so that hopefully the easy columns with the free space and easy rows with free space were kind of a pretty good mix of everything, as far as like you're not just doing all typed assignments or all listening assignments. So that's good news. Yes, yes, I can't get to assignments. I know, Michael. No worry. Will you do working for 2 hours? How will doing work for 2? Okay, if you're in 2 band classes, just do one of them. I'm not going to sit here and make you do 50 band assignments a week and then also do your other stuff. So I may have there be more specific stuff for later weeks, like, hey, jazz band people, today you've got a whole different thing everybody else. This band bingo idea thing is probably going to work pretty well for a week or two, and I'll try and make them different and make them. I'll reuse some. I'll try and make, hey, different scales, hey, different exercises, hey, go on to Canvas and download this thing, or hey, here's blah blah blah. And it could be that the main band classes stick to like this kind of layout, and then the other band classes will go through and do like, hey, jazz band will do something with just jazz kids this week, or hey, if you're in beginning band and symphonic band, maybe I'll try and have something for you. But worst case scenario, we keep it pretty band level agnostic, where you just do one of these for whatever band you're in, and I'll mark you present for all your classes. Your grades will cover for all your classes. I know some of you guys I have 3 times a day, so this first week is very much like test drive. Don't hate me for not giving you enough to do. I'm trying to make it easy. And if you want more, I'll show you some stuff this week that you can really go on and kind of fly with, because we have some access to some pretty cool software that I'll put some videos up about next couple days. I think I put one on Canvas already, but I'm not sure. I'll check on that this afternoon, and I'll maybe kind of do a walkthrough of that tomorrow morning, assuming that everything is going well today with this. I'm not answering questions about everything else all day long. Yes, don't body slam the computer. It's okay. Not the computer's fault. It's the internet's fault. Adriana, you just wait until it works later, girl. Do not panic. I promise it's going to be okay. What about guitar players? Janie, you and me, girl, we're going to figure it out. Don't stress. I know it's a different world for you. So, um, we'll talk. I have no idea. I'm going to solve that crisis when we cross it. So for right now, if you can do anything on this page, Janie, you do it. And if not, you send me a message and we'll find something to do, you and me, and we'll get it figured out. Because I know that you're a different, you're different. Percussionists are different. Drum set players and jazz band are a little bit different, obviously. So that makes it a little bit, funky to get working out with y'all. Badoo. Hello, Devin, BTH. That's a joke, I know. I slammed my head at the computer. That's probably good for it. Yep. Just wait 2 hours. Yeah, so I expect around lunchtime Canvas starts working. And if not, when people get tired of pressing refresh, which will probably be in 8 minutes, I bet it probably starts working again. So we'll see. Yeah, Janie, you just send me like concert videos of you like a one man womaning it, and we'll just give you all the credit in the world. So we'll do it that way. Get the acapella app, and I want you to play guitar and also sing and also like learn drum set, and we'll just do that every week. Zion, if you want to play the guitar, girl, it might be time to go buy a guitar, because I don't have a way to get back into school right now. My bass is already home with Jayla. Um, so if you're bored before all the stores are really closed down, if you want to go out and buy yourself a bass guitar and learn, that's great. If you want to like make one of the rubber bands at home in like a shoebox and start figuring out, you can maybe get that going. I don't know. Sorry. Um, well, Jane, that's an oversight, girl. You're supposed to have a drum set. I thought you had it all covered. All right, just play 5 guitars, but all like really rhythmically, and it'll sound like a drum set, so it's all good. Yeah, I know. Okay, John Luke, did I answer your question earlier? You said something about something not making sense, and I was so busy talking I didn't know when you actually posted that down. So if there's an issue, I'll try and correct that for you. But I'm assuming hopefully I've already answered it. Gaze and wonder as canvas cannot be reached. Woo. Yeah, biggest thing here today is I'm seeing mostly two of you freak out. Like, don't worry if you can't get into Canvas right now. The good thing is I'm getting 50 emails a second from teachers all going like, "We can't get into Canvas. What are we doing?" Ah, and it's everyone's freaking out and not able to get into their assignments. They're probably getting a bunch of emails from parents saying, "Oh, I can't get it figured out." So just be patient. It'll work when it works. Um, Again, if you're like me, nothing is like due today. So like don't panic if you get one thing in today. For me, like I said, you're doing fine. Nothing has like a hard cutoff date where it's 4 o'clock on Monday. This is not turned in. You got a zero. At least that's not for me. Maybe someone else tried that, but I think they'll learn really fast. That's not going to fly. Because again, your teachers are as confused as you are. I guarantee it, if not more so. Because we are old people who don't internet well, and by we I mean I'm pretty good at it for the most part, but most of the people may not be. Okay, that's that. First day not working. Yep, it's down for us. Yep, yep. Oh, there's my dogs. Let me mute this real quick. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there's the pups. I just got like some kind of delivery or something, or they heard something outside. So we're all very excited here. It's been a big day. Ba-doop ba-doo. Ba-doop ba-doo. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at all my emails here to see if anything's working. Yeah, everyone's basically just saying that it's not working the end. Best advice again, if you want to check. I know formerly Miss Kamink or Miss Wallace is saying that Google, Remind 101, Zoom are all still working. So if you have any of your stuff backed up, like other teachers have posted, like other ways to see assignments, maybe you can check that right now. Like if they put it on Remind already, if they've put anything else out, you can maybe start kind of working on some of it. Again, Canvas is all about uploading. So if you know what your assignments are, like I'm still have the picture of mine up here for you. If you know what your assignments are and you want to like go ahead and start on them, you can. Don't worry about that. And then you can always just upload later. It's not a big deal. So, all right, I'm just gonna look for any more questions here real quick. It seems like nothing I haven't already answered. Okay, all right, y'all. So we just gonna hang, and we're gonna like play some Animal Crossing or something, and we're just gonna like I guess chill and wait for Canvas to come back. And honestly, this is probably pretty par for the course for most mornings with me because I bet I talk about some stuff for a little bit, and then we'll just like put on a game or put on some music, and we'll just like hang out and let y'all kind of work uh, while I do dumb stuff and hopefully answer questions or play some piano or something or listen to music or whatever the case is. So let me press all the right buttons first, though, because I'm pressing all the wrong ones right now. I've got to do this and do this. All right, let me press this button and this button. And then, oh boy, being a streamer is hard, y'all. Okay, we'll move chat over here so I can still see chat. Alright, so there you go. Moderators, if someone puts Kaylee 14 times, you can put them in timeout. Don't worry. You're not in trouble, Adrian. I just wanted to make sure I shut that off. But also, you typed Kaylee 14 times. So, 5-minute quiet time. It's okay. I actually know how to Can I unblock you? I don't know. That's a good thing to know. What if I unput you in timeout? No, sorry. Alright, sit back, relax there, Adrian. Sorry, girl. You were my test case, but I don't know how to actually undo it. So I guess you could just wait 5 and then you can come back in. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. Okay. Can you guys still hear me okay? I'm assuming probably yes. Can we hear the sick Animal Crossing jams in the background? Okay, how do I press this button? Can we see the animals being crossed? Is this all working? We good? Because if I don't leave it maximized, it's going to like flip out. I'm assuming yes. Okay. Oh, well, hold on. That's easy to fix. I bet you can hear it now. Okay, good deal. This is still banned. Listen to these hot jams. Okay. Alright, well, we're just going to wait for Canvas to get back up, guys. So we're going to do our daily chores here. And then, we'll see how things go from there. So if you are watching this not live, you can skip forward some amount of time and skip the Animal Crossing. But for right now, I can't do anything either. So we might as well just hang out and wait for stuff to work. I will not be providing cherries, I'm sorry. These are my cherries, I must use them to fund my housing projects. You understand. Yeah, Al the monkey's gotten much greener, I feel like, in the last couple days. I thought he was a little more beige when I first met him, but he's kind of getting a little tinted. It may just be the way the stream looks, I don't know. Where's the last cherry? There it is. I wonder if I didn't mess up, because these trees are not growing very fast. I wonder if you actually just can't make orchards, quote-unquote, in this game like you could old ones. I gave it plenty of... I mean, it's got to have the 9 spaces around it to grow, but... Well, but these up here started coming in. I don't know. Trees are weird. Hello, Kiana. Let's see here. I don't know, maybe it's just like I've tried not to look into this game too much on the internet, because I've always played these games like kind of my own way, and I'm not trying to like min-max real hard, but I don't know why these aren't growing. They're coming in kind of like one at a time. They'll grow to max size and the next one will start growing, so maybe it's like some limit they put in this game, so you can't grow too many things too fast, but I have no idea. It could be the exotic fruits just take longer to go from sprout to full tree. So I'll give it like another week, and if it's see, I planted all these yesterday, and they're all growing. So it must be some limit with just how many trees per like square. I don't know. I've not done much with the bridges yet. I've got one bridge going. It's already built. I started a ramp, and the ramps are expensive, turns out. So I've not put a lot of money into that yet. But I just got my house to like phase 3 or phase 4. So hopefully when I feel like my house is big enough or done, I'll start getting all the money put towards the public works projects. I am leaving all the peaches. That's my native fruit. We're leaving all those for my wife because she's tired of not being able to pick fruit every day. So. And Josh, responding to your remind you sent me, no, I do not need a millennial textbook. I understand how millennial slang works. I maybe need a Gen Z slang textbook because that's what you guys are. But I promise, see you on to interwebs is very much a millennial thing. So got that covered. But I appreciate the offer. Adriana, I totally kind of believe that there may be a problem for a few days. I can't imagine why the radio would know that before the people that use that would. I feel like they would probably get some email to teachers to say like, hey, we're having problems with Canvas, like it's not going to work for X days. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong or the radio's wrong. I'm just saying that I would think that we'd receive some email about it not working for blank because the reasons by now, and we haven't got that yet. So I'm hoping that, like I said, just by like, 1 o'clock today, as stuff dies down, maybe it'll be a little bit more usable. I know right now it's just not working super well. So, but hey, I'll still be here for office hours. I'll still, if you go back in the video, you've already seen the assignments you have for me. So if you need me, I'm very much here. I'm just waiting for it to load up, same as y'all. So we'll do this for right now. Let's see if we get a little family time. Everyone gets to chat a little bit and hang out. It's all good. I could open it to visitors, but we're not going to be friends on the, Switch, so it's like you can come and hang out. I'm more of a solo Animal Crossing kind of guy anyway. Okay, I'm going to leave some of these for the wife to get later, or she'll be mad at me. I mean, Jenny, to be fair, Animal Crossing kind of is a stupid concept, but it's very chill, which is why I like it. I mean, all I'm doing is running around digging holes and picking fruit and hitting rocks, but I'm kind of into it. So, but I agree, it is definitely, to the outside visitor, a weird thing that you can't imagine probably why someone likes it until you do it, and then maybe you either like it a lot or you don't, so. It is the most kid-friendly game I can think of that you guys would enjoy watching while we wait for this to start working. And it's also nice I can get a couple, like, my daily chores done here, and you guys can see. And I'm selling things badly. Okay. And it's better than everyone sitting here just staring at my face for 2 hours, so we'll just do this. I will not be streaming anything that's not probably on my Switch for right now or something. Because I don't want to stream some kind of like, a game that's not fit for kids. I know you guys are all not kids, but I'm not going to stream COD and be shooting people on a stream that's supposed to be about education and band. So something like this, it's low-key. I can pause whenever I want. I can go to chat and answer questions, but I'm not going to do something like that I can't, A, focus on, B, I just don't want to be bad at it in public, and C, something that's I can't pass off as, vaguely educational or fit for children, in case, someone's watching and doesn't want to see their kids see me doing something that is, fine for an adult, but maybe not, they don't want their kids playing, so we'll keep it real PG. Oh, is Canvas working now? Let's see. I think you just got fortunate there, because it's not working for me. But I'll keep checking. I have already played Doom. I have completed it. It is a good game, but also not meant for children. I mean, by all means, like, yeah, if your canvas is working, then hop on and start getting stuff done. If you have other questions about other, like, classes, I'll be glad to answer it here, and take care of that. Again, this is kind of my plan every day, is be available for help, and either stream a game or stream me working on, arranging music, or stream some stuff from Spotify just to kind of let it be, hey, hang out, listen to this, get your work done. So, I'm trying to make the most of what time we have as a, class unit here, quote unquote. Obviously be sitting at my computer, whatever, 8 hours a day now, answering emails and making assignments and grading stuff, but at least for right now, we can hopefully get some work done. Oh, wrong button. And have a good time doing it. And then you guys can go into business mode from, 11:30 until, as long as you want every day. But this is meant as much for all of our mental health as it is for your education going forward, so. I had a better axe, so new. Oh, happy birthday, Tanner. Yeah, I figured there'd be some high school spillover eventually, but this is honestly a little bit faster than I expected. It's been 30 minutes. So, whatever, I can answer their band questions too. Alright, oop. Why did that bamboo let me button? Weird. Look at all these flowers. It's great. I have not done much research. I know you can like hybridize flowers, but I have no idea how to do that. I'll look into it later when I feel like I have nothing else to do on the island. This is probably not a valuable fish. We're going to try anyway. Oh, okay. Well. Too far. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We can do it. And, oh. Well, we tried. So, oh, well. That's okay, we have spares. Pro tip for all you Animal Crossers out there. You got, like, two more days to catch a couple rare fish up here. One of them is pretty big strength fish, and one of them is pretty small. Golden trout will be around, I guess, all summer, but you can only catch them in these pools up here at the top. So go get some bait, dig up some clams, and then just come up here and throw it out for a long time and, say some prayers. It took me like 120 or something baits to get the stringfish to appear. So I've had some free time, it turns out, the last 2 weeks, who'd have thought. Oh, I didn't know that you could just put in, like, codes for islands. You could do that without having friends? I will do Minecraft later this week, probably. I'll play some while we're doing other stuff. Again, like right now, Canvas isn't working, so there's no point to me like being mouse in hand, like typing a bunch of stuff. I'm listening for emails to come through, but there's been nothing going on since nothing's working, so You know, some days I will play this, some days I'll be more on the computer, quote unquote, and I'll do Minecraft or something else. I'll try and get something, like I said, I'm trying to find games I think you guys would enjoy watching that are kid-friendly. I'm not going to sit here and play, Call of Duty in front of a bunch of children, which is, I know, fine, but... Or you think it'd be fine, but I would have a problem with that, personally, so... Hello, Jasmine. Alright. Pro tip number 2, everyone knows. Bury 10,000 bells in every golden spot, and you will get the tree, whatever, 3 days later. And then, if you're smart, you also... Well, I say smart. If you're dumb like me, and you might forget and chop down the tree before it actually bears any bells, you just go ahead and put yourself a little... Wait, what? Oh. Put a little marker right there for you, so you know, hey, it's my money tree. Again, so, like, I guess I conceivably could play Fortnite, and that's fine, and you guys, I'm sure, would enjoy that, but my problem, again, is I want to play something I can pause at a moment's notice and get back to, like, emails and stuff. Like, it's not really game time. This is just me sitting here doing something to try and keep you in chat and bribe you to spend time together and with me. And then, you know, number 2, it's a thing I can stop, press pause on, and then, hey, go take care of something. So, I don't want to just, you know, Fortnite and build myself into a corner every time I get an email. That'd be a really lame way to play that game. I also haven't played it in about, whatever, 2 years, so I'm sure it's, the reflexes are not what they used to be. Okay, nothing else over here. Smash Brothers is conceivable. Maybe later this week I'll do some of that. But I would probably just be playing against bots or something. I don't want to play a game that's going to get me all, you know, A, wrapped up, and B, saying things I regret in public in front of children. So, I mean, there's always a chance that in competitive. I don't want any heated gamer moments to appear on stream. Ooh. I am on my PC, but I have it kind of... I mean, I'm on my Switch, but it's kind of routed through my PC in a very weird way, so... I had to go through a lot of middle steps to get basically this able to be streamed out without buying a $100 capture card. I don't know what this Jarsec is. I assume it's an internet person, but that's fine. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know he was a big-time streamer. How do you guys know that? How do you... I guess someone just finds it randomly and then it says, oh, there's a teacher that plays this game. Okay, I could see that happening. Yeah, we're gonna keep it real G-rated in here. Oh, does he? That's funny. Well, I did too, to be fair. I told everyone to subscribe, but mostly for educational purposes. And this is, I know, very loosely educational, but again, Canvas not working. And I still want to do my office hours, so here we are, killing time. I guess for the sake of everyone here who's coming a little bit late, real quick, I'll leave this up for a second. If you haven't seen it yet... Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. If you haven't seen it yet, here is your assignments, quote-unquote, for this week for me. So I had this up for like the first 20 minutes of the stream, but if you came in after the first little bit, you could check this out real quick. If you are sitting around bored this morning and cannot get on Canvas, but want to go ahead and like knock some of these out while you are waiting on Canvas to work, then you can by all means go ahead and like, hey, get out your phone, hey, record a video, hey, go ahead and you can basically type any of this ones you can type up ahead of time, and you can submit them later on. So it's up to you guys. But here it is. I'll leave it up for like another minute or two if you want to check it out and see what's going on. Questions in chat while we're in computer mode for a second are welcome. Look, we're starting easy, Tanner, but you could totally help Adriana with these because she needs to start working on this stuff, and I won't have the fourth 9 weeks to really help that much at this rate, so. Yeah, I've been reloading Canvas every once in a while, and it's not been going great so far. Man, what a jam, though. Those Animal Crossing composers know what they're doing. I did get the Canvas like login page to load like a couple minutes ago, and now it's just kind of staring at me, and I just keep hitting it, and it keeps reloading the page, so yeah, I think it's going to be, like I said, till the afternoon. I mean, look, Griffin, being honest, like, you give this another, like, 2 or 3 days, especially if you're sitting around the house for, let's be honest, I mean, weeks more at this point, people will start doing this stuff, like, no problem. Like, doing online school is, people are like, whatever, but it's like, I mean, we can do all day. You've already had 2 weeks sit around and be bored, and your parents are stuck at home with you, so I expect a lot of people will be getting a lot of work done, I'll be honest. And hopefully the band stuff is, like I said, pretty easy and pretty enjoyable compared to your other assignments. Yeah, I thought about doing, Devin, I thought about doing some of this stuff via, like, our Big Blue Button, like our online chat. Like, we have a online conferencing stuff we can use, but at the same time, you know, you guys, if you want to do FaceTime, you guys do it on your own. I don't need to, like, do a stream or have us just all in there with webcams playing around, so. Let me see. You guys are having a good time at chat, that's fine. That's what we're here for. Alright, so what was I doing? I did get Canvas to pull up finally, it turns out. At least it's trying to do stuff. I don't think it's doing it very well, but it's trying. I mean, the plan was 2 hours. That maybe I just do like an hour, hour and a half every day. It could be 2 hours. So, I mean, like I said, it's only gonna be so exciting to sit here and like watch me answer emails for so long. So if I end up going past like 30 minutes, usually I'll be sitting here playing a game, or I'll end up working on something. But I'll save most of my work for the afternoons, like when I'm grading assignments and stuff, because I expect in the mornings people will be doing a lot of stuff, so I can kind of be here and available and answer questions and just kind of be present. Like I said, I'll play a game, I'll work on something I can work on while people are like listening in, and then in the afternoons I'll go through and kind of go through assignments and see submissions and start putting check boxes and stuff. So. Let me BRB 1 second here. I got a phone call. So if I get a phone call or something, I guess it just cuts my feed for a second, which is fine. So no big deal there. All right, cool. Canvases, yeah, I've gotten one page to load, and it's still halfway loading, and it's been 3 minutes. So currently, right now, we are struggling kind of hard. It's trying. But again, if you're coming in late, I'll leave this up still for like another minute or so. This is all of our like, kind of your weekly battle plan here. So if you want to go ahead and start working on any of this stuff this morning while you're sitting around and can't get on Canvas, you can always do the recordings right now, and then upload those later on without too much trouble. If you can't do that, then you can wait till Canvas works and do it later. So it's up to y'all. Yeah, mine gave me that, and I reloaded Adriana and it started working again. So, just give it some time. Okay, let's see here. Back to our business of the day. What's a full course meal at 10 in the morning? I'm sorry, at 10:50. Well, you started. Sorry, at 10 in the morning. It was an hour ago. Just like bacon, egg, sausage, grits, gravy, hash browns. That sounds pretty good, actually. Well, I know, but why is there a bell here? Uh-oh. Did someone mess up the money rock? Okay, we're safe. Yes, Money Rock is the best rock. I mean, this game is $60 flat, so there's not like any micro transactions or anything. But yeah, I got it when it came out over break. Yeah, I could cheat at this game, or I could enjoy the game. So I've played these games since I'm going to use the word y'all's age as ironically as possible, but I mean, I used to play Animal Crossing, like the GameCube one, back when I was in middle school, high school, so I kind of like to just play at my own pace. I could do a lot of time traveling, a lot of like, hey, let's buy a bunch of turnips, skip forward a week, sell them all, buy a bunch of turnips, skip forward a week, sell them all. I could do that, and in like the course of 3 or 4 hours have a billion bells, but at the end of the day, like, what's the point? Because then playing the game becomes not the game anymore. So I'd like to play the game and do it chill? I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, nope. Alright, pro tip number 3. These moths are just flying money, y'all. Or butterflies, rather. It's like 2,500 bells per butterfly, and they pop up pretty often. It's only these black tulips I think they come to, though, so I happen to find an island with the black tulips on them, and all of a sudden it's like money central over here. Paper kites are worth, this guy over here, he's running away, he's worth, I think, 1,500. So I did not stop and randomly catch every bug, but these guys. Oh no, I'm bad! Potato aim! I hate when they do this, though. Okay, alright, we're coming back, we're coming back. We're coming back. Alright, here we go. Nope, oh. Nope, stay there. Look, if actually changing tools was more, was easier in this game, I would not miss half these guys. But by the time you pull the net out, it's like already across the river. It's very frustrating at times. All right, but that's okay. It's still better than it ever was before. So improvements are still improvements. Okay, so basically I've done all my major duties for the day here, except for I need to get like 2 more rocks hit with shovels. I think all the fruit's still in growing mode and for a couple more days. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe on the weekends or something we'll do like fun stream, play games with me kind of stuff, but again, my goal for these streams is not just to play a game and have you watch me necessarily, it's also to be available for doing work and answering emails. Just right now nothing's working, so we're pretty all in on Animal Crossing. Well, we were supposed to go back to school on what, quote-unquote, April 15th, but they just extended the federal advisory through the end of April. I don't want to speak out of turn. I'll be honest, I'd be kind of surprised if we went back at all. If we do go back, it'll be in May, and I don't, like I said, it'd be for a week or two, but I don't think I don't know. It's not looking great right now. Not looking great right now, so everyone's a lot safer at home hanging out, and if this distance learning thing works great, or if it doesn't, if it works just even okay, the good thing is I'm hoping, so where I taught in Georgia before, up in the Atlanta area, when I left up there, whatever, 4 or 5 years ago, they started doing distance learning days as like part of the calendar. So that way they'd have like 1 or 2 like test runs, and then if there was like a snow day, because in Georgia it would snow occasionally, once every couple of years you'd miss a day or two, kind of like how we have hurricane days. If you had a snow day, people could. So I'm trying to read chat and also talk and also not stand totally still in this game. If you had a snow day, you would then have a digital learning day where people would go at home and could just log on at their convenience and knock out assignments. You don't have any makeup days. That way, instead of sitting there doing like 2 or 3 snow makeup days in like March, April, and May, they would treat the snow days like digital days, and that way they wouldn't be like they would be missing any school, right? So they could sit there, here's your assignments for this Tuesday we were out because snow, and then it was still a school day. So if this works out, great. Like I said, or if it just works even okay, hopefully this will become like this whole distance learning idea becomes part of our like daily, not daily lives, but our regular routines. Because that way, hey, if we have a hurricane day and we end up missing like 2 or 3 days of school, they don't have to forgive the days. We don't have to sit there and make up days and miss like part of spring break or part of Thanksgiving break. Hey, we can just let's all do digital days. These days that we're out, with the knowledge that a lot of kids probably can't access the internet at that time, but hey, when they get to it, they can get around to it. I think I can sell bugs to this guy for a lot of money. Okay, nice. Alright, so I should bring him all of the fancy butterflies I can find. Oh, I think I still have some. I didn't sell them, that's right. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Yes, you can. You can't offer me that many bells. That's great. What a bro. Look at his little head spike piercings too. It's a pretty cool lizard thing. Is it like a chameleon? I don't know. Yeah, it seems like everything is canceled here. Cotillion, I think they're trying to reschedule it maybe. Yeah, I mean, Enya, as of right now, the concert is still on because we're still not blocked out of school, but I don't know how that would happen. Tanner, I hope Bandcamp actually happens. I hope that we're out of this by then, but there's a non-zero chance that we're maybe still doing limited social interaction stuff by the time we reach, July, June, August-ish, so we have received no direction about Bandcamp as of right now. We can assume, like, hey, stuff in July is still good to go. But I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I mean, your 8th grade year is ruined. I guess that's a way to look at it. But if I told y'all on day 1 that, hey, your 8th grade year, you'd only actually be in school for 3 quarters, you'd have all been celebrating and like super excited about it. So I take it with a grain of salt. Like, it's definitely a different way to spend your 8th grade year. But again, hopefully your 8th grade year is not the best year of your life, and so we'll be okay. I promise. I believe Gradventure is canceled. I don't know 100% for sure, but I mean Universal's closed at the end of through. They're definitely closed through May at least for right now. I know Disney's officially like closed until further notice. So I expect Gradventure's a no go. Well, okay, seven's not bad for. So I can't dig my backup holes in the spot because I would dig up one of the trees that's growing instead. I don't want to do that every time. So. Oh, okay. Is Gradventure officially canceled? Yeah. Hey, if you're watching this and you were planning on going to the Tampa camp, that is officially canceled as well. So for those 3 or 4 folks doing that, we are a no go for that too. If you do not have your instrument, then they are in. It is in the front office of the school. There was still, I mean, maybe like 20-ish that were left behind for various and sundry reasons. So they are in the front conference room of the school. I think the schools are open from 10 to 1 every day now, or 10 to 2 or something. I know the hours kept getting reduced and reduced down. So if you need your instrument, you can stop by the middle school and just ask whoever's in the front office, if it's like a principal or the front office secretary ladies. They can help you get it. All the instruments are labeled with people's names on them, so it should be pretty easy to find and see what's up. If you can't pick it up like this week because reasons, the assignments I have posted on campus, there are several. Actually, I mean, there's enough of them that you do not need an instrument for that you can do. So that should be not a big deal this week. I would just say like as soon as you can, stop by and grab it. And if you have any like individual concerns, just like hey, reach out, let me know what's going on. Let's figure out what the plan is. I'm sure some folks will not be able to play because, hey, my mom is working from home every day for 10 hours and I can't play an instrument and we live like in a small place. Like there'll be things going on. So if you feel like there's an issue, then let me know and we'll kind of get it figured out. But again, it's generally easier if you do the video submissions and get a chance to play and practice every day than doing all the, the written options instead. Because I try to make the written options somewhat more heavy duty and make the playing ones pretty easy to encourage you to, hey, get your horn out, hey, record a video, hey, send me the video of you doing this or that or the other thing. So we'll talk more in there. Yeah, Lakeside Jazz is done. Let's see here. I'm trying to read chat while I'm also doing this. Darwin, as of right now, the answer is officially no. And we will see what more info comes out over the next couple weeks. I don't know. I sure don't know. Alright, let's do our every 15-minute canvas check-in here and see what's up. Well, Janie, you just kind of do you this week, girl, and we'll figure it out. So you get me something in, and we'll make it happen. Please do not stress about your jazz band grade. We'll take care of you. We're gonna let it be Janie's independent study time. Okay, so that's all fine. All right, Canvas is still kind of no go, y'all. Sorry. Okay, what else is important I get done today? Alright, let's get these fossils taken care of before I forget about those. We got the tailor shop going in right there. We got the residential district down here, Or I'm sorry, the commercial district down here. Residential's over the east. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is quite good. I don't know if that's kid-friendly enough to play on a stream. We'll see. I know it's shooty, but there's lasers, and it's robots, so maybe it's okay. I don't know. I'll probably, like I said, most days I will be talking and do it. I will not do GTA now. Most days I'll be doing some work and some answering questions and some canvas explanations and whatnot, and I'll do at least a little bit of streaming every day. Again, my goal is to encourage y'all to like hang out here, ask questions, spend time together, like have dumb conversations with your friends because you can't do that in school anymore. And then, hey, after I get off at 11:30 at noon every day, then, hey, you've got the rest of the day to get work done. You're welcome, obviously, to work and leave me minimized in the background and get, do your math while we all sit here and, listen to Animal Crossing jams and do whatever. Um, yeah, I might do Monster Hunter. I've played a lot of Iceborne, and I like that game a lot. And I may have to mute my mic during it because I don't want to say bad words, and I generally don't. But any game like that makes me nervous. But I do enjoy me some Monster Hunter. I do not play the Roblox. I wash my hands frequently, thank you. Yeah, hey Kamari, I sent you an email back already. So if Canvas is not working, you can double check that when it gets back working again. But basically, if you have a piano, you can do all the assignments that way. If you don't have a piano, or if you can't get that to work for like the scale things that we're doing, I'll get you I'll make up some kind of snare alternative for right now. Like here's a rhythm sheet, here's a basic rhythm I want you to learn, and we'll do that instead. So you're in that same boat as my other percussionist are, and like Janie in jazz band, right? Like guitar, or my drum set players. Like, okay, what do I do for this thing? So I would just say check that out and send me back an email if there's issues with with you getting that done. Okay, sorry, I can't talk and also read chat and also Animal Cross. I know people can do that, and that's like crazy to me. I guess you get better at it over time, right? It's like riding a bike, or it's like I guess streaming full time is a difficult thing. You think it's easy to get to talk and also like moderate and do all this stuff all at once. So, if it needs to, India, we'll maybe do that. But again, basically as long as okay, let me, because people are watching, I could talk about this right now. The thing with Canvas is actually is time stamped, so I can see like when people log into it. So if you are hopping on Canvas, every day and knocking out assignments, I can basically like pull up, and by that every teacher can pull up a report and see, okay, like, hey, Inya hopped on Canvas at 9 a.m. And so we have that as an option. Other option is, like I told people when the stream first started, my goal is, basically I'm not going to take attendance every day. I'll take it every couple days. And if you're turning in assignments, then you will be marked present. So if you happen to get on today and you got all 5 of your assignments from me done, I'll just mark you present all week. Because I don't care if you come every day. If you're getting the work done, you're present. You've taken care of it. So by all means, you can hop on the band Canvas and look at like your announcements and stuff or anything I may be putting out. But if your assignments are done, you were here, you're good to go. I can't really use YouTube chat here because a lot of people aren't using real names, and I don't want to try and memorize who's who. So yeah, we'll see. Rachel, did I answer your question? I know I just got Enya's done. Yes, I do have. Oh, nope. Breaking computer. Trumpet, ready to go. I'll probably make some like walkthrough tutorial videos for my beginners, especially here. Like, hey, you should keep looking at the book and getting better, because like we obviously be covering new stuff right now, at least for the next week or two, before we got into like really hot and heavy concert prep and concert review and stuff. So, my tuba is in the kitchen. I'm not gonna pull that out right now. I have my piano right here though. We can do some sweet piano jams. Yay! That's enough of that. You don't want to hear me play. You don't want to hear me play piano right now. Again, so okay. Rachel says yes. All right. Anybody else? Did I miss a question here? Again, if I happen to miss your question, just keep typing it again. Well, type it every couple minutes till I answer it. Don't spam the chat, but it may be good to ask me multiple times because right now chat's kind of flying. It's hard to keep up with. I'll be honest. There's a lot of folks watching too. That's kind of crazy. Well, that's great though. That's the point, right? Sorry, checking email. Everyone's just talking about how it's not working. Great. Productive use of time. And then, yeah, let's see here. All right, we're still streaming, correct? Okay, great. All right, and back to this. All right. No, I will not say bad words in game, and you will not say them in chat. That's a good way to lose our daily hangout time quickly if this becomes a stupid contest. So. fossils for the day. Alright, everything else has already been donated, right? Okay. I am very proud. If you play Animal Crossing, you'd be like, okay, okay. If you don't, you have no idea why this is a cool thing or why this is, you know, a nice thing. Let's see. Oh, so there's my sturgeon. He's the rare fish you can only catch this season for like 2 more days. He's only in the mouth of the river. So I caught him after I threw like 120 baits to try and catch stringfish buddy. I caught him like first try, and that felt pretty good. So, oh, sorry, here's sturgeon buddy's right there, and then stringfish buddy is the big fish right there in the back. And again, it was like 120 baits, so I dug up 120 clams, made all that clams into bait, and then threw it into the river forever. And I managed to finally catch him, and then I caught him right after that, back to back. And then I think big guy the guy in the front up here is also the other rare fish you can only get for 2 more days. So if you have Animal Crossing, you've not caught golden trout and stringfish and sturgeon, you got to get those like before they leave, because they leave I think tomorrow. But yeah, be ready to dig a lot of clams up, and then, you know, prey on it a lot. Alright, let's see. I miss everyone from the school. I will not do donations on educational streams. If it's summertime and I keep doing this for funsies, then maybe we change our plan a little bit here. But I don't want to make 8 cents off of children every day for my, you know, piddly number of YouTube views. So that's not the goal of this. The goal is to be edutainment, mostly edu and also a side of tainment. Alright, so other cool thing was, man, I went to some rainy island yesterday, and I caught the coelacanth and the oarfish back to back. Football fish in the middle there is whatever, he's small potatoes. But man, coelacanth used to take me forever. I think on the old GameCube version, you have to fish only at night while it's raining, and they're kind of rare. And then oarfish is new for this gen, at least to my knowledge. And I caught those two on the same rainy island back to back somehow. I actually caught 2 coelacanths back to back, and then caught the oarfish second, or third rather. So it was a very productive tiny island for me. I had a good time doing that. Let's see here. Yeah, that'd be funny. 1 cent. So I'm probably not going to do any Zoom because A, I think Zoom's probably going to be crazy overloaded this whole time because of issues there. B, with so many people, if I did a Zoom chat, I would have problems moderating it all. I guess we could, I mean, essentially this is Zoom, right? Because if I did Zoom, all I would do was make it so you could see me, and I would probably disable everyone's like audio and webcams, because then all you have is someone coming into chat and being stupid and saying things and having their cameras turned on. So functionally, we're doing Zoom right now. At least like this is what I would call it, right? Like this is all Zoom would be if we were doing it. It's just that YouTube has a much more robust, you know, online interface and that can survive the traffic, whereas I bet Zoom is probably pretty limited this morning. And my wife is thanks, random internet guy, appreciate you. My wife just got home, so it's gonna be probably loud puppies for a second. Favorite event? Ooh, favorite Avenger. I mean, Captain America is the right answer, right? I don't know. Like I appreciate Thor's arc a lot in the, you know, the new movies. Like I think Thor Ragnarok is a triumph of filmmaking. I think that his arc in Endgame is just okay. And I'm not going to say anything about Endgame in case somehow you still haven't seen it, which I can't imagine is a possibility right now. But I thought Ragnarok was a real peak for that character. I thought Endgame kind of misused him a little bit, but that's that could be another discussion for another day. But I guess Captain America probably is the right answer, right? Black Panther's, yeah, great. He wasn't really like in the, I mean, he was in Endgame, or what's it called? He was in Infinity War, I know, and he played a, you know, moderately big part in that. I like Black Panther a lot. He didn't get a lot of time in Endgame, obviously, so I don't want to explain favorite movie right now. I don't even know the answer to that question. I mean, Iron Man by himself, like Iron Man, the original Iron Man is a great movie. Like I love rewatching that once every 3 or 4 years, and be like, man, this is crazy. And yeah, I watched that. Like that came out back when I was like a freshman in college, right? So that I think was I a sophomore? I just been a sophomore or a junior. So that franchise from Iron Man through Endgame being that whatever 10 or 11 year cycle, going from like I was still a kid in school to being like an adult with like adult responsibilities. It's kind of a cool. It was a cool age to grow up in. Yeah, campus is still not working. Just give it some time. So, yeah, we'll see. Favorite food? I had pizza for breakfast because I'm an adult. So that, I guess, is the answer to that right now. Xavier, don't be contrary to be contrary. But that's okay if you like DC. That's fine. Puppy streams later. Yeah, doggies later. Doggies are out with the wife right now, hanging out. So I'm not going to pull them up. E-Man, your bass clarinet is still at school. You should go get it. Let's see again. Favorite food? I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of on the pizza train right now. Had some good pizza the last couple days. Grilled cheese is great for breakfast. Right on. I'm playing on my Switch, Brandon, but it's okay. So be ready to learn. You guys ready to learn? We're gonna have an education minute here while campus still isn't working. So to get Switch streaming on the internet, unless you want to buy a Elgato capture card, which is like kind of the more common brand of capture cards, it's like feasibly able to be bought right now. It's like $100. I didn't want to spend $100 right now. So the way we have this done is we go ahead and we take our Switch in its stock and we HDMI the Switch into the HDMI in port of an Xbox One. And then you take your Xbox One and you go to the TV app that lets you use the actual input of the HDMI, and you play your Switch basically through your Xbox, like your Xbox is like a TV input. And then you take your Xbox on the same Wi-Fi network as a PC and you stream your Xbox to your computer. And then you use like OBS, what I'm using, you use OBS and you capture your Xbox stream of your Switch gameplay on your computer and then use that stream. Use that Xbox stream to capture that stream to the internet for this streams. So there you go. We all learned about how to make it happen. Yeah, I never really use my Xbox anymore for anything but like A, this stuff, and B, like Netflix. It's basically like an overpriced Apple TV right now. I played a lot, but my computer is quite a bit better than the Xbox is right now, and honestly probably better than the new generation consoles are too. So I am 99% PC. Except for, hey, big Switch game out. Obviously, I'll sit down and play some Switch. That's a different experience than like an Xbox or a PS4 is. Yep, that was our story time. Favorite dessert. Allison asking the tough questions, girl. I'm just running in circles. I have no idea what I should be. I can't also like interact with chat and do important stuff at the same time. Oh, but you might be a good fish. We're gonna catch you just in case. Ooh, first strike. Look at that. Oh, nope. Well, it was a good run. That's basically all I did say was stream 16 times, so. Okay, so I caught some bugs. Let's go ahead and sell this to Flick. And then we may just do like a random island here. My Switch controller batteries are getting kind of low, so this will probably be fun time over when that goes, and I'll stop the stream. Yeah, Josh, you basically just nailed it. That's basically what we're doing here. Yeah, Tanner, if you wanna, you could scan it and email it to me. I'd be glad to take it, because if you got some stuff like from Mr. Langford especially, I'd be glad to have any of that stuff. I've gotten a couple books at school. I've started scanning in slowly, like some of the Alfred drum method, like beginner books for any percussionists trapped at home without a keyboard and with only their snare drum. But I have not got a for real packet figured out for them yet. That'll probably be like a week 2, week 3 thing. So we'll figure that out when that. Hopefully, if you can send it to me, we'll figure it out from there. And by all means, if you want to, hey, any high schoolers want to take on some middle school kids and hey, let's do some FaceTime and play together and kind of work on some stuff, we can do some setup of that. Would love to do that for y'all, obviously. I'm sure Mr. Langford would be happy to have y'all working with some middle schoolers, teach them lessons, and give y'all class credit for that instead of having to do, busy work assignments. So. Alright, so there was a chance for that location to be that sturgeon fish again. And if I can manage to catch one of those again, it's like 15,000 really easy bells, so. Okay, come on, butterfly. Okay, so we're basically done with the daily island stuff. I got the money rock, I dug the hole in the gold spot. I have gotten all the good fruit, left half of it for the wife to use for her house payments. We are catching all the money butterflies. That feels pretty good. We'll sell those to our sweet lizard friend down here. His style is almost as good as mine, because star glasses and track jacket are pretty in right now. And then we'll go sell to the store, and then we may go to one mystery island for the day, and then we'll probably stop the stream because this will be every day for the rest of our lives, so no need to get it all in one day. There you go, Rachel, you heard a girl. I appreciate y'all being politely dumb in chat and not making this be annoying to me to have to worry about and having to not allow chat on these streams anymore, so. Thank you for being cool. Continue being cool. We'll continue doing this until quarantine is lifted. Okay. Oh, no. Don't sell me toolkits. Talk to me. Okay. No more bugs left. Okay, so we'll sell this stuff and this stuff. Do 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 do. I am working on getting rich. I'm trying. I have a lot of money tied up in my house right now. I missed the stock market yesterday. I was going to buy some turnips and I got on. I didn't realize that she left the town at noon. I forgot that's how that worked. So I missed my chance to really get rich yesterday quick. Don't judge my house. I have not done any decorating. I've just dropped a lot of stuff in here. And I've got my tool bench and that's it. So, ooh, my room's ready to go. Oh, it's exciting. There's a randomly long. Okay, cool. I got another room to play with here later on. That's neat. Yeah, like I said, if I really cared about the money, like hardcore, I would be going and like skipping forward a week at a time, buying a bunch of turnips and then selling them, and just like going ahead a day at a time repeatedly. But I don't have any interest in like playing the game in a day and being done with it. So I like to play this game over the course of like the full year and like get to see all the seasons and do all like the major events and stuff, and not feel like I'm in a hurry with it because there's enough things to be stressed about right now. Animal Crossing should not be one of them. So yeah. I don't know what's going in that room yet. I haven't. Like I said, I'll play. I'll play some, fashion design, house decoration time. When I've gotten the outside looking good first. I don't want to spend a lot of time making my house perfect till I have at least some of the tools I want to have to make it look the way I want it to. Because right now, you just don't have that many flooring options, not that many wallpaper options. I don't have that much furniture. I kind of want to unlock a lot of that stuff first, and not have to redo the house unless I want to, not just because I didn't have this thing I wanted day one, so I gotta rearrange everything and figure it out. So it's why I'm even trying to build the town that way, so I kind of know where I want stuff to be off the get go, and I don't have to use the Tom Nook thing to move all the building because I changed my mind, I really want to have this thing over here. So I try to put everything kind of vaguely where I want it to be, and then we'll get a little more granular when I've gotten all the big stuff like catching all the fish, and I've made all the bells, I've got the full house, I've built a lot of the ramps and stuff. I'll do more of that interior design stuff when I get the heavy duty lifting out of the way and kind of sit back and chill with it. I don't see a fake Mr. Sargent. I don't know, maybe it's something y'all can see I can't see, I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right. It's okay, it's really me because my chat's all yellow. I get the tag. Ooh, Cake and Lullaby. Okay, let's see. I just heard some emails come through. Okay, first off update, it seems like they're trying to encourage people to use the Canvas conferencing stuff instead of Zoom, so I don't know if that means if your teacher already set something up, they're going to change it or not, but it just says that we encourage you to use Big Blue Button, which is Canvas's thing, and not Zoom if you can help it. Okay. That's all fine. This morning by 8:45 a.m. we already had 50,000 logins on both Launchpad and Canvas. Wow. We currently have 30,000 sessions. Well, sorry, we currently have 3,000 sessions taking place, but are experiencing slowdowns, access issues. Okay, it sounds like just, we're giving the old OCPS hug of death to Canvas right now, and that's causing a lot of the problems, so. Alright, this is how we get banned from the channel here, Connors and Holdens. Again, let's not be stupid or we're going to lose chat. I'll add more moderators if we need them, don't worry. Right now I got 4 helping me out, so. If anyone says anything questionable, mods, don't be afraid to put them in timeout. Unless you're going to abuse it and put everyone in timeout, which, I mean, is not the worst thing ever, but just saying. We're going to keep it real chill here. I don't want to have like 30 mods and 31 viewers, so we'll do like 4 or 5 for right now. I'll add more throughout the week. If you're coming and watching the streams regularly and you want to be a mod, you can let me know and I'll add you to the list. But if you're not here, which you don't have to be, by all means don't come watch and you don't have to come to office hours every day. This is not like a requirement, but if you want to come hang every day and help out, you're welcome to. That's fine. If we end up with 50 or 60 people live all the time, then I'll need some more people. So. Be good in chat and be nice, and then we'll add a couple more mods to the team throughout the coming weeks. But again, we're here to have a good time and talk about whatever and do school stuff as needed, not sit there and be rude to people or say things that we don't want them to see. So, be cool. The end. Yeah, the jazz band mod train. Yeah, there. That's funny, Janie. Good for you. Okay, so I said I was doing a bunch of stuff. Okay, I gotta do 2 more things. And it's time for an island visit, and it's time to get off for the day. And get back to hopefully seeing at least someone got some work turned in, but probably not. Okay. Can't talk bad about UGA, sorry. Any Florida school, I may allow it, but we're going to say nice things about UGA. Because it's my stream and I can make that a thing. Even, you can think whatever you want, you just don't want to say it. Okay, so we are all caught up. Let's go get a ticket. We'll do 1 rando island, then we gotta go. Ooh, buy money. I'm gonna be indebted to this raccoon for the rest of my adult life. Okay. Canvas is kind of working, yeah. By all means, if you want to hop on and see it, and see if it is, keep checking. I just did it a minute ago and I got clicking around and it's still kind of like halfway to the page and then stopped, so. Oh, amiibo camper, that's new. Okay, so let's see what I need to get. 1 ticket. I'm trying to do 1 of these island visits a day just to kind of get some variety in the island living. Good job, Hannah. Keep it up. Ooh, I don't... Do I have Imperial Fence? I think I don't want to spend 1,000 out checking. So I think I can check DIY this. Yeah, I can. Okay. All right. Where do we think that fences are? Probably not housewares. Is there like outdoor? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have. Okay, I have Zen fence, not Imperial fence. Okay. In the Asian flavored fence land. I didn't get the wrong one. Okay. All right. So let's get our Imperial fence. Alright, cool. So got that done. Good job, Tyler. Okay, this is all everyday stuff, so nothing new there. Okay. Oh boy. Tough look from my guy. Animal Crossing. Ooh, water machines. Okay. Oh, I don't have Surfing KK. Alright, let's do that. That's a pretty good album cover right there. Alright, siblings, be nice in chat too. You can say whatever you want off screen, but be nice in chat. Okay, so that's all good. Alright, so we need to put... okay, I got 3 shovels, I have 2 axes, 2 nets. Okay, I need to get 1 more fishing pole, and then it's time to go. Nice. Okay, alright, great. Huh, really? You gave me all bathroom things. Interesting. Okay, fishing pole. Because you never know. May get to a rainy island, it could be that there's coelacanths as far as the eye can see, just like yesterday. Gotta get them bells. I don't have a guitar. Maybe I do somewhere in the closet, but it's not tuned, and I can play like 3 chords, so that may be my, if this goes on long enough, my quarantine project. I have a sax, I brought home a sax and a flute. That's project number 1. I think if I have a guitar, it's upstairs, like in a closet somewhere. I definitely have a ukulele, so we can figure out that. Okay, we're good. Got all the tools. Alright, 1 island, and it's time to get off for the day. Maybe I'll make one of our weekly like options for assignments. Is like, hey, if you have a guitar at home or like a piano you never touched before, like try and teach yourself like a scale on it or like 3 chords and play it, and I'll give you some free points for that. Just to encourage a little bit of like branching out, because why not? We're all stuck at home. Might as well learn a new skill and get good at the other one, you know. All right, did we get a good island here? It's pretty flat. That's a good sign. Oh, it's Money Rock Island. Let's go. So it's covered in peaches, which is kind of lame. I mean, whatever, you can learn it no matter what, as long as you Google, you know, if it's got 4 strings, it's probably a bass. If it's got 6, it's a regular guitar. And as long as you can, like, Google how to tune it, you have a tune on your phone. A scale is pretty easy. It's all just half steps and whole steps by the frets, so... Or, I mean, sorry, each fret is a half step, so... Unless it's a fretless bass, in which case you could use your ears, but you could probably get, you know, find a way to play a scale within an hour or so. It shouldn't take you too long. Again, if you still don't have an instrument for whatever reason, they are all in the front office ready for pickup. So go by today or tomorrow and go pick it up, because you're going to much prefer the playing little assignment options to the typed ones, I promise. Okay, all the fruit's taken. Alright. Oh, nope. Yeah, I bet Canvas will start kind of coming up slowly here, because at this point it's been, like I said, we started the stream. Wow, it's been an hour and a half. Time flies when you're having fun. I expect that as people have gotten bored of pressing refresh, they're getting off and doing other things, or they've, you know, resorted to, you know, doing chores around the house or something, right? So I bet there'll be some Canvas availability starting pretty soon. And if not, by this afternoon, I would think for sure. But if, I mean, if they said, like the email I read y'all said they had 50,000 like login attempts and only 3,000 sessions working at the time, which is not a great ratio. So again, it's probably going to have more bandwidth than that going forward, but ooh, laggy. Whoa. It'll probably have more bandwidth than that going forward, but at least for a couple days, I expect it'll be overloaded pretty much every morning. So just speaking the truth here. It's okay, you have a sister that can walk, dude. She'll help you out. It's okay, bass clarinet does not require walking, so you'll be a-okay. Yeah, it's very lucky to... I mean, this island type is kind of rare. I've only seen one of the hybrid islands where it's actually like this black tulips came from a hybrid island. Like it was a bunch of like pink and orange tulips, and there was black ones sprinkled throughout. Which I know you can crossbreed flowers. Like I said, I've been kind of walking around watering them, but I haven't done much research into like how to actually do it yet. But like this island type is pretty rare. The hybrid island with the hybrid flowers is kind of rare. I've seen a lot of the... I thought the bamboo island was rare, but I've seen a lot of the bamboo island. I've seen that 3 or 4 times. I mean, there's like regular islands with like just your fruit on them, like peaches. Like that's kind of lame. There are foreign fruit islands. So, like the cherries I got came from an island that was nothing but cherry trees. And cherries not my native fruit, peaches are. So that was exciting. And then... there's supposedly an island that's like in a spiral, and I think the middle of that has either like a rare fish or bug or like some kind of other rock that gives you something weird, but I've not seen the spiral island yet. I've hit... Well, I guess... Oh, boy. I did not plan well for this. Can these combine? Ooh. Okay, well, uh-huh. I've heard of tarantula farming. Again, that goes in the realm of like things I don't actually want to do because I want to like not just min max and beat the game in a week, right? Like I know you can do that. It seems like a cool way to make a lot of money kind of quickly, but I'd rather just kind of play it normal and take my time and not be like chasing spiders around for 8 hours. That sounds like kind of a lame way to spend the day. So again, at this point, we're you know, gonna be at our houses for a little bit, so I might as well like not rush through stuff. Have I already hit this rock? I think I have, but let's find out. Yeah, okay, alright, so that rock is now kaput too because I took too long. Okay, well, that's fine. Boy, I got a lot of money real fast, y'all. Okay. Let us peace out of here. Sometimes it lets you walk around the tree. Oh, okay, well, huh, okay. Not the most ideal, but it works, I guess. Alright. Nothing else fun. I got all the coconuts, right? There was only 4 trees. That one's done. Yeah, okay, alright, coconuts are good. I love his code names. These are the best characters in Animal Crossing. Changed my mind. Alright, so we need to... Well, I guess the main building's ready to go. Also, I need to check my miles here real quick. Claim my rewards. Yeah, so I don't... Yeah. The next part of the project in this game is like basically to get a 3-star island, which I think there's 5 stars total. So 3 stars, like, hey, you got plenty of people that live here. Like, there's not a bunch of trash everywhere. There's like trees and nothing. There's weeds are not growing crazy. But I'm wondering if me trying to grow like all these fruit trees just to make money, without cheating, is gonna make it so that the island won't like get to a good enough score to get KK Slider to come play a concert. So that's a problem for future me to solve. But current me's fine either way. Okay, I need to press the right button and not talk and get distracted. Okay. We got some money here. Let's go 1. Oh, nope. trying to look at the chat once in a while here. Do, 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 do. Let's not just like post random stuff or like friend codes and stuff in this chat, Josh. This is a public stream, so if you guys want to share it, you can share it like on your phones and stuff. But I don't want someone to sit here and go through it and add you, and you don't want them to add you, you know. I know. All right, cool. Oh no, we'll talk to Mr. Langford and see if we can get something figured out for y'all, Tanner. So if the big blue button thing works for students, can talk to students, then you guys can do it whenever you want. If if it needs to be like a Zoom thing or Skype or something or Google Hangouts, we can maybe work that up too. We'll see. I have no idea. Like I said, we're all learning how this stuff works at the same time, so I have no big plans this week for crazy stuff. It's just like I said, it's all pretty easy, pretty independent work. If we can find a way to start doing group stuff, and hey, everyone, get on, get the acapella app and record your track to a song, and then we'll combine them all together and do like virtual band or something. Like that'll be a week 4 or 5 thing. Like, hey, end of the year project, like record yourself playing your part to blank and submit it, and we'll get a virtual band layered up and working. But that's a whole different level of editing required of me, and that's not something I do regularly, that I can just like whip it up in 5 minutes, say, okay, here it is. So if I can get it working and take some, virtual classes and stuff and figure out how to make it happen, then we can do something like that. But that's not a week 1 thing. Week 1's just like, can everyone get on Canvas? Which so far today has been no. Can everyone, get their instruments and figure it out and submit videos and not have Canvas, not let it happen or whatever the reason is. So we're kind of working slow this week, taking it easy. Trying to read chat at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna not stream all day. Again, my goal is every day I'll do like an hour to 2 hours, and I'll answer questions and do that stuff. But I don't want to sit here and just do this all day long and give kids a reason not to do their work done. So I don't mind a little bit of collaborative time and hangout time and me being here and entertaining you for a little bit while you're here. But my goal is not to do this 8 hours a day and become internet famous. My goal is just to be helpful and then be slightly entertaining at the same time. And then I'll be sitting at my email the rest of the day for any questions or problems that pop up. But email has been really quiet while nothing's been working, so kind of is what it is. Right, let's go ahead here. I did get a good run in this morning, though. I encourage y'all, if you are able to get out and about and there's not a bunch of people out in the mornings, get out and do something exercisey in the morning. I saw some parents on Facebook showing their kids having PE first period. I laughed. It's pretty good. So let me get this minimized. Hold on a second. So yeah, by all means, like go outside and do stuff as long as you can, and don't go somewhere crowded. But like I said, I went for a run in my neighborhood, and like I got like a little over 3 miles in. I did like a 5K basically, and it feels good. I don't mind sitting here for 2 hours doing this as long as I've gotten like some exercise in. So if you find yourself getting bored sitting around all day and you need to do something, like go out and do something. I know you can't go to the pool probably. I know you can't do this or that other thing, but like by all means go do something and get out and get some sunshine and run around in circles and make your parents not want to, tie you up in the corner and make you be quiet for all day because they're tired of you. So thank you, Felix. That's very funny. I appreciate you. So let me answer the questions here that were coming in as I was finishing up. as soon as Canvas works, there's a bunch of info I've put out on there as far as like how to do all this stuff, like this bingo page I'm showing right now for your first week assignments. There's some descriptions of how that works, but I mean it's a bingo sheet. Um, just read the um, instructions first. If you go to your modules page on Canvas, the instructions are like the first thing that pops up. So yes, don't skip reading those because, like I think I say it like 3 different times. If you don't read the instructions, odds are you're going to panic and do like 14 assignments this week, and you do not need to, because that would be a lot, and I'm not a monster. I mean, I am, just not for that reason. And I'm trying to show you Canvas, and it's kind of not letting me log in still. It's still kind of running slow. So with attendance and stuff, again, every teacher's a little bit different. I'll try and put an announcement out on Canvas. I think I already did, actually. So as soon as I can pull up Canvas and see the announcements I put out, I'll let you know. But for me, as long as you are getting assignments done, you are present. So I'm probably not going to mark anybody today. We've got like 3 days basically to get attendance in. So my plan is if you have turned in an assignment or 2 or 3 or whatever by Wednesday, I'll go back and mark you present for like today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. If you have got your assignments all turned in by Friday, you're present all 5 days. If you go on today and you get done all 5 assignments, cool, great, you're present all week. And if that happens, then keep checking in and getting done. Check for announcements, check for whatever. But if I tell you you've got 5 assignments to do, which is this week's thing with the bingo, and you do those 5 assignments, then you're good. And I don't need you to come back every day and like keep doing them. Like you've done them, you've done your work, you're good to go. Don't stress out about that. So let me pop up chat here while I do this. I'll put you guys over here so it's not just making it hard to see. So you can see I started putting updates as of I think last Saturday. There's been like 4 or 5 up. So you can kind of read those. Yeah, good job, chat. Sorry, please don't spam chat with stuff, y'all. I appreciate the F in chat. Just do one. Don't be those people. Anyway, so if you look at Canvas, I'm going to try and press the button that gets it pulled up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Oh, great. But I put a bunch of stuff on there for you like this. I know it's a lot of text, but like there's everything I would be saying to you if we were in person, right? Like there's a lot of information about this week, what to do, how it works, YouTube link. Here's my schedule for the week as far as me doing the streams. Hey, check on Canvas, check on Remont, check on YouTube and look out for info. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff there for you guys to kind of see and read over when Canvas is working, which it seems like it kind of is now. So that's good. They're not banned; they're just timed out for a little bit because they talk too much, which is okay. You're allowed to make mistakes, but if you do it all the time, then yes, I can ban you. That's fine. So anyway, hopefully this is going to work. So you can read all your instructions there about that. And then if you go to your modules, hey, guess what? There's your instructions. Do what it says and read them first. Like, I know you're not going to listen to me saying this and you're not going to read that for some reason. You're going to be like, and you're going to see like, oh shoot, look at all this stuff. I got to do all. No, you don't. Don't panic. Like, read the stuff that's posted, and then it'll make a lot of sense as far as how it works. Sorry, I'm looking here for any questions that happened. Okay, looks like everyone's just listening, which is cool. All right. So there's some info. You can download a copy of the band bingo sheet I've had pulled up this whole time. Nothing crazy. It's just the stuff I've been showing you. So there's a copy of it on that first page right there. You can see. You can read the bold stuff especially, and get done what it has you get done. There was one more thing. Oh, when you actually go to submit assignments, let me do this while I got you on here. And then we can all peace out and go have some food and not worry about this for a little bit while it's still struggling. I was hoping to show you. All right, one more press, then we're going to start wrapping up here because I don't want to sit here and watch it spin. Okay, great. All right, kind of. All right, let's go home because I need to be in student view. I might just make this video later, y'all. I'll be honest, this may not be worth the time. I'm sitting here going to stare at it for the next 4 minutes while it crawls through stuff. Okay, let me just say, for anything that you're doing that's requiring like you to like submit a video, all you do is go there, you hit submit, and at the bottom of your screen where it says like read like upload a document or do whatever, you can pick like, hey, record a video, and hopefully if your webcam works, you can just record the videos live in Canvas. If you want to use your phone and go through on your phone and record the video right now while Canvas is crashing and play your B flat scale and get that one done, then you can go through and hit upload video, and you can even go on your phone and it will let you pull from your phone like a photo roll and submit your video that way. Option 3 is if you prefer to do something like YouTube that we know is working right now and not being overloaded, you could do a phone video of you doing like your B flat scale, upload it to YouTube, and you can leave it public if you want. I don't know why you would. You can do what's called unlisted video, where people can't search for it and they won't find it like in the YouTube search or algorithms or anything. But you can send a link to someone, so if they have the direct link, they can see it. And so if you want to submit it that way and just I put it on YouTube, here's me playing B flat scale on flute, and here's my unlisted video link. You just Control C, Control V, copy paste that over, and you can put the link to the video in your submission, and I can go in and I can see it, and no one else can but me and you. So you have some options there. Um, let's see if I pull up and assign what happens. The big thing is just try and see what works, and if it doesn't work, then let me know. But you kind of got 3 ways to make it happen. So hopefully one of those 3 works really well, and if the other ones don't work that well, then we'll try and figure out what is going to work in the coming days. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you were to upload a video, right? So if you go to the media tab, you can actually like record your video live and in color. Hopefully it works with your webcam. I don't know how it would do with my stream right now, if it would like supersede. I'm not gonna touch that button right now because it probably would flip out what I'm doing. But you can record via webcam that way on your laptop if it works. You can go to website URL, and that's where you could send me like the unlisted YouTube link if you want to like put a video of you on YouTube, like here's me playing this thing. You can copy paste the link right there, and you're good to go. And then file upload, you can go onto your actual computer and you can like, or your phone rather, or whatever you're using, and you can upload the file. So like right now, while Canvas is not working great, on your phone records you doing whatever. Then hey, in 3 hours, get back on. Hey, Canvas is working. I'll just come here, hit choose file, and it'll go through and let you select off your photo roll. Here's the me playing this video button. So you got some options there. Find which one works for you. Try and get one thing in today if you can, just so I kind of can see it working for some people. If Canvas is still crashing for the next 5 hours, then don't. And I'm not going to be a jerk and grade stuff, so don't stress out. Okay, let me see. Anything else important here? Something. Janie, just send a video of you playing guitar. There you go. That's a guitar practice video. Do 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 do. Let me see. Reading. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of the 504 gateway stuff too. Don't stress, Armando. Just when you can, you'll be fine. Yeah, I don't want spamming. Thank you. That's kind of obvious. So I'm trying to use this to see if there's any important questions. Like, by all means, you guys can have conversations in the background. I can skip past 30 folks saying one thing, but one person saying 30 things gets a little tiring after a while. Sure, just Janie, just today, make sure the video works, girl. Go, the free space thing said like submit a picture of you giving a thumbs up, or submit so just sit there and strum a chord and say, hey, it's Janie, and I'll give you credit for that, right? So just try and do one of these that requires a video and make sure it works. And if it works and you're able to do video, then we'll make up some more guitar stuff to do. And like I said, be ready to be patient and be ready to worry about other classes before jazz band, because I'm not you're a whole different ball game than everybody else I know. Let's see. Okay. All right, it looks like stuff is kind of answered and died down. So, wow, it's been 2 hours and 2 minutes, fam. I'm back tomorrow. I'll be on at 10, pretty much every day, unless I'm out doing like a longer run or something and I can't get on because I'm out and I don't want to wake up at 4 in the morning. I'll do puppies later this week. I know. So I'll be on basically every day is my plan to be available, and hopefully Canvas works a little better tomorrow. Maybe I can do some walkthroughs if people are having issues. I'll play Animal Crossing. I'll sit there and I'll pull up Spotify and we'll do some of our listening stuff together here, and we'll get it figured out. I've got a playlist ready for y'all. If you're looking for an easy assignment to do today, first thing, the Spotify listening log one is really easy, and there's some cool stuff on there. I'm trying to do that playlist is all band music that I think you guys would really enjoy. So if you're, beginning band stuff, I mean, like Furious is a cool thing, right? Like Rampage is a cool thing. Voodoo Dance is a cool thing. You guys are all kind of playing pieces that I think are kind of neat. And that playlist is full of like cool band stuff, like middle school level, high school level, professional level, just a little bit of everything. So if you want an easy first assignment that does not require an instrument, I would start with that one. Besides the free space one, so you got some options there as far as that goes. So all right, cool. Hey guys, well thanks for coming and hanging. We'll do it every day, so feel free to come on back. And again, you're not going to miss anything on here that's not like already put on Canvas somewhere. If I do make some kind of like announcement on this and it's not like in your announcements on Canvas, I'll try and add it. So if there's any issues where you feel like you're missing information and I just I keep saying it out loud now and forget to put it in typing, just get a hold of me and let me know that you're confused, and we'll try and get it worked out where you're not missing stuff because you're not watching or because you're not checking reminder. I'll try and put it in three places every time. So yeah, but miss y'all. Hope you're doing good. Hope your family's doing okay. Hopefully your parents don't want to kill you already. Hopefully they're being good stay-at-home teachers, and hopefully they're working and able to do their job still and have no issues or anything. So if I can do anything for you, email, message, Canvas, remind. Let me know any questions that come up today. I'll be at the computer the rest of the day, working on other stuff, and so just let me know. I'm sitting here anyway this week, just all day waiting for stuff to catch on fire, basically. So with that, we'll catch y'all out tomorrow. See ya.